We're on the next level with RJ's Food Rocks videos. You have a right to celebrate anyone's birthday and make lechon. It is the Lechon Kawali. This is the crispiest pork belly you will ever have. You hear that? Ha, do, set. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of RJ's Food Rocks. I hope you're not mad that you didn't get a new video last week because as you can see, we are getting some new changes here. You are looking at me from a very, very nice camera thanks to a birthday gift from my mother. So thanks, Mom. Maraming salamat po, Mommy and Daddy. We are getting a full upgrade now, so I'm so excited. We're gonna get to see some better videos. We're on the next level with RJ's Food Rocks videos, so I'm very excited for that. Before I ramble on about how excited I am for this new camera, I am here to ramble on about my birthday. So I turned 30, and I am not gonna lie to you, it definitely hit me a lot more like emotionally than I expected. I really didn't expect it. My husband Adam didn't expect it. I think it was just kind of that moment of like, wow, 30 years of my life have already passed and so many things have happened. And what am I doing? Pretending to be a TV chef on YouTube, which is what I wanted to do when I was like in high school, but like never fully went for it. And I felt like, I don't know, like I wasted all this time of not doing we cannot do this, okay? You are not my BetterHelp.com. We are not doing this today. We are going to celebrate. Proud Leo. And the best part was that I was able to celebrate it with my entire family. Not just like my mom and dad, not just with my brother, but my sister was also here, who lives in the Philippines. She's a caterer in the Philippines, runs a very successful catering business. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. She stole my dreams. And she and her husband and their two kids all came in from the Philippines, share you a very special recipe that she taught me. It is the Lechon Kawali. Now, in Tagalog, in the Philippines, every celebration needs to have a lechon, have some sort of cooked pork in some capacity. If you are celebrating someone's birthday, someone's wedding, someone else's birthday, that's also like a thing. Like, if you are a family and like you know someone in your family has a birthday, you have a reason to celebrate. So you can celebrate at Tita Baby's birthday, even though Tita Baby lives all the way in Cagayan de Oro or something. You have a right to celebrate anyone's birthday and make lechon. So Lechon Kawali is a take on the traditional lechon, which is a roast pig. Lechon Kawali is fried. Kawali is the word for skillet or frying pan. But my sister taught me, because she's amazing and brilliant, easy and accessible way to make lechon with my air fryer. And I'm so excited to share that with you today. So the first thing you need to do is go to Seafood City, which is the like Filipino Asian supermarket. You can probably get this like at any kind of like ethnic supermarket, but you need a big slab of pork belly. I'm sure you can get this at like your local grocer or your local butcher, but something about getting a big slab of pork belly. You hear that air fryer right now in the back? I'm making lechon kawali right now, so that's why. You have to get a full slab of this pork, like a really big slab of this pork belly. I am boiling these 2 slabs of pork belly on the stove in my Dutch oven using peppercorns, bay leaves, and salt. You're gonna let the fire go all the way up first and get this into a really strong boil. Once it's boiling, then turn the fire all the way to low and then let it boil for about an hour and a half. Save the water, because that is going to be stock that you can use for, pork ramen or anything that you would need pork broth for. You're gonna let it sit on a cookie sheet with a drying rack. Gourd the top of the pork belly first with a knife and make sure you cut kind of all the way through the fat. So that way it's easy for you to cut into more manageable pieces. Once you've scored the fat, you are going to sprinkle like kosher salt, really coarse kosher salt at the top. The salt is actually going to help dehydrate the skin and the fat a little bit more, really pull away as much moisture as you can. So I overdid it. I did it. Okay, you can't really overdo it because the longer you do it, the more dried out this pork will be, the crispier the skin will be. So I did it for like overnight. You don't have to do it overnight. I would say maybe like 4 to 6 hours, but if you have time to just let it sit, you know, on your stove overnight, go ahead, just do it. It's gonna pay off at the end anyway. You're gonna pop it in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 22 minutes. Check it, see how it's doing. If it's brown, if it's golden brown, if it's crispy to your liking. Moved it around a little bit so that way it can kind of cook evenly, and then I popped it back in for another 15-20 minutes. But once you are done, this is, I kid you not, this is the crispiest pork belly you will ever have. And you've made it in an air fryer, which technically makes it healthy. Maybe that's my new brand now. Healthy cooking. Healthy pork cooking. Starring RJ Food Rocks. It's my new 30-year-old, what's the word? Resolution? A resolution. Sure. But anyway, enjoy this very crispy pork belly. So we made our Lechon Kawali, which, like I said, this is a traditional kind of like dish that you serve in celebrations. You always have to do a lechon. And so finally know how to make one at home, air fried. So it's healthy. That's how that works, right? Anyway, I have rice with it and japchae. You gotta have noodles for your birthday for long life. That's just something you gotta do. I'm using Mang Tomas all-purpose sauce. This is kind of like the go-to sauce for Lechon Kawali. So I'm gonna do a little scoop. I wish I could tell you what is in this. I really don't know. Ugh. I put on my lapel mic so you could hear the crunch, because that's what you want from a good Lechon Kawali. Especially those who doubt getting it crispy from the air fryer. So here we go. Mmm. Mmm. That skin is so crispy. It literally dried out so much that when it started to fry in its own oil, on its fat, it got so crispy. I mean, you hear that? That's how crispy that skin is. So good. The meat is so tender. It's so soft. It's not rubbery. It's not chewy in a way that it feels like it's rubbery. It's just so good. So tender. Cholesterol, here we come. High blood pressure on the way. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed that, because I did. My family and I did a lot of fun stuff. If you want to see kind of like in a journal, video journal format, what we've done, go check out my Patreon. It's the best way you can support moi. Patreon.com/RJFoodRocks. For $5 a month, you get a bonus video every week. You know, we've been doing like behind the scenes footage, take twos of some of the things that you've seen. Like Ari and I did a take two of the Disneyland pickle corn dog. Just some experiments that I've been doing in the kitchen, like doing my first Korean fried chicken, stuff like that. So if you want to join that food rock our family with me and the rest of my Patreons, you can go ahead and do that. Patreon.com/RJ Food Rocks. But you can also find me on all of your social media. That's RJ Food Rocks. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited once again for this new video camera. We're going to be making so much we are going to be making just better quality videos from now on. Only the best for you, because after a year of doing this, I finally figured out, I actually need to step my game up and not just be lazy when I make these videos. I'm going to put the time and the effort into it. So thank you so much for... My dog doesn't agree, apparently. Thank you so much for watching another video. We'll see you here next week with another one. Bye-bye.